Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. Welcome to this midweek mediumship with myself, your host, David. So nice to be back again. As always, just share us out, like SPTV, like this stream, and don't forget it's also 100% free. So please don't send any Facebook stars because we don't use them. All we need is yourself, your energy, your comments, your shares, your likes, and that's always very much appreciated. So this evening it's myself, and later on at 8 p.m. we are live with Spirit with Lainey Bain, and she's doing some mediumship as well. So do stay with us. We've got a full evening of entertainment for you all. So I'm going to start saying hello to people as well. So do start saying hello if you're watching, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook. Do start saying hello, and I'm going to say hellos back to you. So the first one we've got is Sam O'Neill. Nice for you to be here. Thank you for watching, Sam, on YouTube there. So I've just been told Sam will be doing her own show with. Oh, she was. Okay. And so Sam, was it the runes, did you say, Richard? Oh, runestones. Interesting. So that'll be on replay somewhere, won't it, Richard? So that'll still be on YouTube or Facebook to restream. Right. Yeah. So if you want to catch Sam, everybody, doing her runestones, do check it out. Go to the SPTV Facebook page or the YouTube channel to rewatch. Rachel Hutton, hello to you, my darling. How are you? Watching on Facebook there. Serendipity 589, hello to you. Watching on YouTube. Tiffany, hello to you, Tiffany. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Donna Robinson, hello to you, watching on Facebook. Is it Shawana Skinner, if I've said that correctly? Hello to you, watching on YouTube there. Hello to you, Liz. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Oh, Julie, good evening. Julie, not seeing you for a long time. Hope you're well, my darling, watching on Facebook there. Good evening. Hello, Debbie. Good morning, good evening. Because I know Debbie's over there in the States watching. Hello, Debbie. MJ Reynolds as well, also watching from Virginia, USA. Well, welcome, watching on Facebook there. Christina, hello, Christina. Hope you're well, my darling. I'll speak to you privately soon. No worries. What else we got? Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. Good evening to you, watching on Facebook. Sharon. Hello, my darling. Hope you're well, watching now on Facebook. Thanks for those love hearts there. Madeline. Hello, Madeline. Watching on Facebook. Caroline from Dagenham. Hello, Caroline. And I'll be in Essex in December. So if you're about, Caroline, come and see me. Valerie, from Florida, with a nice sunshine emoji. I wish I had sunshine here right now in the UK. Paul, watching from Edinburgh. Hello to you. Watching on Facebook there. With a couple more, and then we shall get going with our mediumship. Margaret Murray, good evening to you. Watching on Facebook. And Chloe Thomas, good evening. Also on Facebook. Over to me. Right. So before we get on with the mediumship, everybody, just a little bit of an advert, which you will see during the break later on as well. If anyone is in the Bognor Regis area or down south on the south coast, myself, the fabulous Bill Hughes, my fairy godfather, as I refer to him as, and Caroline Tinks Johnson, we will be doing an evening of mediumship at Bognor Regis Spiritualist Centre on the 11th of November, and is going to be streamed via SPTV as well. So the lovely Richard will be there streaming us online. So it's a ticketed event, but all the information is in the advert, which you will see later on, but it's also on my page, Bill's page, Caroline's page. So yeah, so do get your tickets, because last time I was there with Bill, it was a sellout. So, and you couldn't pay on the door. There were no seats left. So get in quick. So it'll be a fabulous evening. We've got 3 mediums for a couple of hours of mediumship whilst also being streamed. So yeah, do come and join us. So let's get on with this evening. So if you watched me before, you know how I operate. So I work mediumistically, which means I'm connecting to your loved ones in the spirit world, or rather they're connecting to me. Now, I try to work direct, but sometimes a bit difficult on an online platform. So I will tend just to give out the information that I receive from spirit. And if you can understand what I'm saying, please do let me know. And Christine Davis is going. We'll look forward to seeing you, Christine. So yeah, so this evening I will get as much information and specific information as I can from the spirit world. And if you understand the pretty much the majority of the information that I give out, unless I come to you directly, then just let us know in the comments as quick as you can. I know sometimes there are some slight delays on social media in general. So yeah, just the quicker you get your comments in, it does just keep building that that connection with the spirit world. So yeah, so I say it as I see it, as I see it, hear it, and feel it. That's how I work. I don't interpret everything. It's not really my job. It's up to you to understand it. My job is just to say what spirit are saying to me. So again, if I give the information out and you understand it, please do put in the comments, and we shall hopefully come to you. I don't get to see all of your comments, so please only acknowledge the message if you can understand again the majority of the information that I'm giving, rather than a bit here and a bit there. All right. So I'm always conscious that I want to make sure that the right person gets the right link, and you don't go home with someone else's dead relative, because that won't be fun. You want your own relative. So I think we should get started. So hello to those who have just come on. So I saw Helen there. Hello to you. Sarah, Louisa. Hello to you. Christine. Hello, Christine Wheatley. Anessa, hello to you as well. Right, I need to get a gulp of tea. Rebecca Whelan, hello to you, my darling. Excuse me. Right. I am going to start because I have had a lady that's been with me before we pressed live, as Richard normally does. A lady had already stepped in, right? Hence the reason I don't know necessarily where I'm going with it. So the lady that I've got feels to me like she would be mum. That is my feeling. All right. If not mum, grandmother, but she has more of a mum feeling to me. Okay. Now, this lady would have been a shorter lady, quite a petite lady, and she would have presented herself quite well, I want to say. She would have had short, I think her hair would have been darker in her younger years, because she presents herself with darker hair, and it would have been cut short. I haven't got shoulder length hair or bobbed hair. It just would have been cut relatively short. Now, the way the lady got my attention was by telling me that someone living, and I feel it's a male. Now, I could be going to a female here, but what she said relates to a male. And she said that there's a male living that puts a lot of HP sauce, that's brown sauce, on their dinner, right? Because they show me that bottle. There's HP sauce and there's daddy's sauce, but I'm sure it's HP that she showed me, right? And that this man puts it on his dinner. So she could actually be his mother, but she just wants to acknowledge that. I also, with her, I felt that she gave me the letter M, which would be an initial. I didn't get a full name, just I saw M. So I don't know whether that's initial of her name or the person that she needs to connect to. But I also kept hearing Julie. But again, I don't know if that's her name or she's calling out that a lady's name with Julie. She does also show me her fingernails, and they look really well done. But I don't feel that they are false nails or like press-on nails. I feel like they are her own natural nails, but they look quite well done. So I feel she would have been quite particular about having them shaped and filed and all that kind of business. But I feel quite proud. If I was her, she must feel quite proud that she's got her own nails and she doesn't need to wear press-ons or whatever else. So if you can understand the majority of this information that I'm giving, please do put in the comments. I think, yeah, that's all right. Let's see what else she wants to give me. But that sauce. Yeah, that brown sauce thing was quite specific. And I feel like I want to give the month of, I'm just going between two. I've got March and then May. There's this M thing again, but my mind's being pulled between March and May. So one of those months of the year will be, or actually both of them should be important. So birthdays, passings, or anniversaries in the month of May. So I need, or March. So I'm getting those 2 months of the year as well. Card games. All right. So she's showing me a deck of cards as well now. So there'll be memories of playing cards with her. I don't know whether it's like at Christmas time or whether it's just family get-togethers, but I've got a pack of cards she's showing me, and she's talking about playing the cards. Okay. She liked her cardigans as well because she's got a cardigan on, but she's talking to me about, look at my cardigan. So okay, I'll look at your cardigan then. So again, she's dressed quite well. I don't want to say she's not in any flowy dresses or anything here, but she just looks well. She always presented herself just to be quite smart. You wouldn't have seen this lady scruffy ever. So no, way she presents herself is a pair of trousers that she's wearing. I've got like a light top on and a cardigan over it, but it's smart looking, if that makes sense. It's not just a scruffy old cardigan she's got on. It kind of, the outfit goes together. So that's what I'm feeling. So Sam O'Neill, if I'm with you, can you just confirm what you can take? If I've incorrectly interpreted something, let me know. Because that can happen, but let me know what you can take. Yes, sounds like my nan. We were a card-playing family. All right. And so Sam, you would understand the description of this lady as well. So that's important. I always want spirit to give me a description of them rather than just evidence. You know, it's them. She seems quite a warm character, I want to say, with this lady as well. She's not giving me too much. She doesn't come across as being too talkative, but that's just because that's just not how she's being with me. I'm just aware that she is there. I just wants to make her presence known, but she's not like in my face or anything. She just seems to be just not holding back, but oh, is that why? Okay. I feel that she's quite a private lady, so I don't feel she's the kind of lady who's going to air all her business on a public platform, right? That's just my feeling. Now that she's kind of corrected me as I'm saying, oh, you weren't too talkative. She's got, no, I'm just private. I just wouldn't give all my details to everybody, right? Okay. Let me see what else you're giving me. Okay. How do I put that across? Right. Sam, let me work with you a second. She's given me something a bit random to say, a bit funny. She's never come through with lots of info. All right. I'm going to see if she'll give me some other stuff, but she just put something in my mind. Sam, is there a joke or something about somebody having something waxed, but I keep going to my face? So is there a joke about, I don't know, like a female or someone having their their top lip hair waxed? I don't want to offend, but it's just how she's putting it across to me. So I'm seeing, like, not stubble like mine, it's not that. It's like, we've talked about beauty things, but it seems she's making a laugh about it and a joke about it. So I don't know whether she's heard, I don't feel it's her. It feels more like she heard a conversation about someone getting their tash waxed. That's kind of how I'm picking it up, because she keeps showing me this tash and waxing it. But I feel like she's witnessed someone living talking about it, or have actually had it done. I don't want to embarrass anybody. It's just I'm asking for more evidence from her, and that's just what she's placed in my head. But yeah, she's not giving much info to me. I got to say, I'm just aware that she's there. Oh, she had a beard and used to get food in it. I always said about her sort. Oh, okay. If that's what it is, that's what it is. It's just I knew this thing about waxing or whatever on its facial hair, nothing else. All right, that's fine. If you take it as that, that's all right. It's just how she was trying to get it across to me. But also, you've just done. That's more like it that you've just done yours because that's. I didn't feel it was her. It was more she has seen someone else do it and she's kind of laughing about it. So it must be a little joke that you had between each other or something that she thinks that's quite funny. So I just got to mention it just she's seeing it. Okay, who does? Okay. And someone around you, Sam, also, I don't know if it's you or someone in the family, uses too much butter, puts too much butter on something, whether it's more like if you put too much butter on toast or something. But she's talking about someone needs to too much butter. I know this is it's not like a health warning, it's just the awareness that someone does that, a bit like the HP sauce that I mentioned earlier, but now she's showing me butter. To be honest, just a sign I needed, which she's given me. That's fine. As long as you can take that sign, that's all that matters. The what? Are you? All right. You're finally at peace, are you? Okay. So Sam, again, she's not giving me a lot of information here, so I'm just going to give you what little bit drips and drabs that she's dropping in my mind. She's just showing me a dove, right? And a dove for me is symbolic for spirit. Let me know they're at peace. Now, I will caveat that by saying, look, I know that whenever you go to spirit world, you are at peace, right? But when spirit show me something like that and actually say to me in my ear, I'm at peace, it's a sign to me that although I know they are, we know they are, for them it's important to really let the family know that they are finally at peace, because sometimes we need to hear it because we question whether it could be a way that they passed, that we question, or are they at peace because of the way they passed, whether it was sudden or from something tragic. So it's just she wants me to say I am at peace. Let them know I am at peace. Now she does bring my mind down to December as well. So that'll be another birthday passing anniversary. I don't feel it's Christmas she's talking about because that's far too obvious, right? But she just brought my mind. Oh, HP is your sister, so it wasn't a man, it was a woman. I see. Okay, so my misinterpretation there. But as long as you understand that the HP is linked to somebody, that's fine. But yeah, December is important because it brings my mind there. Okay. And the dove is for you to be at peace, as I know she is. Okay, that's fine. And would you understand a connection to the Salvation Army, Sam? Will it be linked to her or someone else in the family? Because you just said to me, Sally, and it lengthened out to Sally Army. So to me, that is the Salvation Army that she's mentioning. So I don't know where that's placed, but that just seems important enough for her to mention. Are you? Okay. Is that what you're doing? Okay. And she's just telling me that December was just talking about all going okay. And she said, "Can you tell her I'm sat in my chair and I'm reading a book." And I feel that's what she's telling me that she's doing in the spirit world. Because as she was stood here a minute ago, she's now sat down in like an armchair or something, and she's reading a book. And I've got to tell you, apparently, that is what she's doing. Possible Salvation Army will take it. That absolutely okay. That's fine. Just she mentioned Sally Army, so I don't think she was giving me the name Sally. I do think it was a Salvation Army link that she was placing there. But yeah, she sat in a chair reading the book. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Sam, as I wrap up the message here, she's very much saying she's at peace, and she's also. But it's almost like a double message here, because I know she's at peace, and you've said that you need the peace as well, whatever. But she's saying, can you also, I want to say like stress less or worry less or something. And I kind of guess that links in with the whole being at peace. She said, can you tell her to stress a little bit less and to worry a little bit less, right? Easier said than done, right? But that's just her little message there. I think it was Judy, who is her daughter, who isn't well at the moment. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Well, this lady definitely is here, right? Let you know that she is about. And just by mentioning those little things, that she's definitely seeing those little things that are going on. But Sam, I'm happy to leave her love with you. She's not giving me much else, but I leave her love with you. Thank you very much for taking that message. Bless you. Thank you, Sam. Right. Good. Let's see what else. Yes, I get that stress is high. Okay. Well, obviously she knows, Sam, so just trying to do whatever you can to bring your stress down. Yes, so continue to share out, people, as well. Keep sharing not just my stream, but sharing SPTV, liking, following, share with your friends who are interested in this as well. So when I say this, I mean the whole spiritual thing. Share us out. Again, it's a free platform. So yeah, so do what you got. What have we got to lose? Nothing. Share us out. And we will continue to be free. So again, we don't need your stars from Facebook. We just need you, your energy, your comments, your interaction. That's what we need, and for you to share out as well. And it'll be fabulous if you could. Right, who else have we got? Let's see. Richard, could I go? Someone's dropping in my head, and I feel I know where I'm going. Is Chrissy Wheatley still there? Hello, Sarah Walsh. Is it Justin I just saw as well? Let me see. Okay. So, Chrissy, if you are still there, do let us know. Do let me know. So I've got your comment there with the love hearts, but let us know if you are still watching, because sometimes people will drop off. But I just pulled to go to Chrissy, and I don't know why I'm rocking. Spirit making me do something. I don't know. Are you on YouTube? That's right. All right, Chrissy. Right. Chrissy, I feel like I want to come to you because I feel like I have got a male in spirit who is wanting to step forward. Now, this male in spirit, I would put him on the same level as you. So what I mean by that is, it would be someone like a contemporary. So it would be like a friend, brother, cousin, partner, rather than a father, grandfather, or whatever, right? It's just, it feels it's more on your level, if that makes sense. I've got to say, it feels more, I don't know, it feels more brotherly to me, unless it was a friend who was like a brother to you, but it's that kind of feeling that I've got. Now, what I want to say with him is, I don't think he would have believed in what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest. I don't feel he would have had the same maybe thoughts or belief as you have. But there is a tragic aspect to his passing, is my feeling, because I feel that, brother, okay, I feel that, yeah, we didn't expect him to pass when he did. I feel there is a almost like a shock or an unexpectedness to his passing. So it feels quite quick, quite out the blue, didn't expect it to happen. Is that kind of feeling. It doesn't make me feel like I had a long illness or whatever. It feels different to me. And I don't know if it's fair to say that I don't know if he doesn't feel like he would have spoken about certain things, about how he felt or what was going on in his head. I do feel there's a sense of I don't know if I want to go as far as saying mental health, but I do feel that at times his judgment was clouded. I don't feel so clear-minded with him. Now, I don't feel that was for his whole life, but I do feel there's a period in his life where he wasn't thinking so straight, if that makes sense. Now, I don't know if this is linked to how he passed, but it's more what I pick up from him in his maybe his later stages of his life. Let's just see what he said. He used to take the mickey out of me for listening to Psych. Yeah, I could feel that. I just don't think he's got a clue about what I'm doing, really, or have any kind of understanding about it or believing in it. He thinks it's a load of old, you know what. Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay. Now, I feel like he went suddenly and quick. He kept things private and himself. He suffered mental health. Okay, thank you. So I know just from the validation that it is him that's stepping forward to make the contact with you, Christine. Now, I don't know if it's fair to say that he ran away from things or just didn't face things, because that's what you said to him a minute ago. What are you doing? Because I feel like he wants to stand here and chat, but at the same time, it's like I'm running in the other direction. So that's why my mind's interpreting that as running away from things or not facing things. But also, I want to say, because it wouldn't make sense if I said that there were times where we didn't know where he was. So I don't know if he went missing or something, because I feel like there were times where, for certain periods of time, we wouldn't know where he went. Like if you would text him a week later, he still hasn't answered. It's things like that. I just feel like he wasn't always present, or people worried because we didn't know where he went or what he was doing. If that makes sense. I just feel there's a slight disconnect, or there was a slight disconnect whilst he was here, and that wasn't to do with anybody living like around him. That was more him. What was going on is in his mind. But I do feel, aside from the mental health issues, I do feel he was quite a jovial kind of man. He never faced things up front. Okay, that's what it was. Now I feel like I want to run away from things. That's fine. But I do feel he it feels like he used humor to cover things up, because I do feel a slight jovialness about him, as I said, that I want to laugh and joke about, winds people up, but not in a malicious way, but in a funny way to make people laugh. So I do feel that you do have those memories that you would laugh, but I feel that some of that was a bit of a front at points, just to cover how he was really feeling. Oh, would you? Okay. It's the kind of man, Christine, that who I feel, what it's just shown me is that, and my uncle was like this as well, that you would spend time like doing your hair, for example, and he would come up behind you or beside you, and he would put his hand on your head and ruffle your hair up just after you've done it. It's that kind of personality and that kind of character I think he had, because that's what it's just shown me, is that it stood above you and it's just like messed with your hair. So if you understand that, let me know as well. Again, not a malicious thing. It's just him just being him, basically. Were you? Okay. All right. Grace and Humor lit up a room just being there. Absolutely. I do feel as well, though, Christy, I don't know in what sense I mean this, but it just said to me, I was a bit naughty at times as well. So I don't know what sense that he was naughty. I don't think this is to do with his great sense of humor. He might have done things that you thought, God, what is he doing now? Should he really be, should he really be doing that? So, but he said that to me, right? He's a little bit naughty at times as well. Said, I feel like it's mum and dad. Your parents must have worried, because I feel like I've just heard mum and dad used to worry silly about where I was or what I was doing. And they didn't worry about you in the same sense because the personalities between you and him are quite different. Where he feels kind of carefree. I do feel that he would have taken risks in his life as well. And you're slightly you're, well, not slightly, I think you're quite opposite to that. So I do feel like people did worry about him, is what I want to say. Mention them. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is how he passed. It doesn't make me feel that way. But Christine, would you also understand the memory of there being a car accident? But I don't know who was in it. He's just said, mention the car accident. But I don't feel as though that's how he passed. It's more a memory that he's trying to bring up, is my feeling there. Oh, okay. Well, you're doing well, mate, for somebody who don't believe what I'm doing. Okay. Christine, just give me the month of February as well. It's been important. It's a birthday, passing, anniversary. In February. Okay. All right. And talking about the thing about worrying about him, it just said to me, can you tell her not to worry about me? Not to worry about me. Because although I passed how I passed, I'm all right. I'm okay. Tell her she doesn't need to worry about me anymore. Doesn't need to worry about me anymore. So that's part of his main message here, Christine. Who? Thomas. Yes, he was mad crazy, breaking the law. He never had a driving license, but he drove a car 40 years. I was very quiet. My mum always worried. Okay. Said it to me. Oh, sorry, Thomas. Okay. Yeah, Thomas, that name's dropped in. Don't know who it is, but I've got to mention that name. I was called you sis. It's just saying it's all right, sis. Everything's all right, sis. So, do you know my feeling this evening is I'm about to tell a lot of people not to worry. Now it's easy for me to say, easy for Spirit to say, but it's kind of saying that again. Is tell her not to worry about me and don't worry so much in life in general, Chrissy. So whatever's going on around you, I don't know what it is. So again, it's very easy for Spirit to say, don't worry. But your brother's not making me worry about what's going on down here, but you might tend to worry a lot yourself. You think a lot, overanalyze things a lot. And that's basically saying, don't do it, right? As much as Spirit don't tell us what to do, it just doesn't want his sis to worry. I would tell him if he crashed the car, he would know how to crash it safely if I was in the car. Oh, he died in February. Okay, thank you very much. That's just that last bit of validation there. So, Chrissy, I am going to wrap up that little message there. Thank you very much for taking that. But he was very persistent and drawing me to you. So yeah, thanks for taking that message, Chrissy. As you said, try not to worry as much as you can, all right? And I'm happy to leave your brother's love with you. Thank you very much for taking that. Thanks, Chrissy. Okay. I'm all right, I think. It's only Wednesday, but I'm tired. Anyhow, right, Who else have we got? What have we got? Yeah, Lindsay. Hello to you, Lindsay. Gillian Johnston, hello to you. I say some more hellos while I'm waiting for Spirit to give me a prod. Rosalind Crump, hello to you as well. Onessa, hello. Right, I've got Spirit starting to come in, but don't know what it's for. Jennifer, hello, Jennifer. Catherine Halliday, hello to you as well. Justin, hello, Justin. I saw you earlier. I'll say hello again. Who have I got? Come on, woman. Wendy, hello, Wendy. Okay. Krish, hello, Krish, my darling. Right, I don't know who I'm going to. I'm just trying to focus on blending with this woman. Okay, right. I feel like, people, I've got a female stepping forward, and the way she's trying to get my attention is she's giving me a reference to Cinderella, because in my head I'm seeing the fairy godmother, and I keep hearing that bibbity bobbity boo, just that little tiny section from it going bibbity bobbity boo, and she's waving a wand at me, this cartoon fairy godmother, and I'm asking, okay, who's showing me that then? I do feel that I've got a lady coming forward who I do feel was a mother, but I do feel that she passed relatively young, and she's a lovely, lovely lady, gorgeous lady. She's coming in. Her disposition is very naturally happy. She's smiling, and my feeling is that she did have an illness. My mind is going to cancer. I feel like she's telling me that she had some kind of cancer in her 30s, I feel. I don't know if she passed in her 30s or whether she was diagnosed in her 30s, because she is a young woman. I do feel tragically she passed very young, leaving some youngsters behind. But I feel like she fought this cancer as hard as she could because she wanted to be here for her kids, right? She fought it tooth and nail, did not give in even one time. But again, she fought it with a smile on her face. She keeps drawing me to her hair as well. Now, it might sound obvious to say, no, her hair might have fallen out because of treatment, like chemo or whatever. But she is drawing me to, I don't know if she wore a wig, but it looks like it was a short wig, is from what I'm perceiving in my mind. She'd be about I don't see a relatively short woman here either. She would have been about 5'5", 5'6", around that height as well, I think. I don't feel like she was a short lady. Excuse me. But she's always positive. No matter how rough she was feeling, she was very positive. Always had that smile on. Didn't want to worry other people at all. She was just getting on with it. Oh, Christine. Okay. Christine, you used to call my sister Cinderella. She had cancer and she looked after us young. Oh, okay. Let me see then, because Christine, it could just be her jumping into the back of your brother that was here. Because there's this Cinderella connection is important. We used to call my sister Cinderella. She had cancer. She looked after us young. Okay. But Christine, if this is your sister, you would understand the personality that I'm bringing through as well. That she was, I wouldn't say quite, she was very, very positive, big smile on her face that she's got here. And she would have smiled as not to worry people about how she was actually feeling, because she does feel like the kind of lady that wouldn't want to worry. I want to say worry the kids is what I want to say. So she always painted that that face on. April. Okay. And Chris, if you would understand, if Christine, if I'm still with you, April would be significant here as well. She lost her hair towards the end, very attractive, always smiling. The illness was too much to fight. Yeah, she tried, right? She gave it a good go, got to say. Make me cough as well. But April's there as well. Now, Christine, I've got to say, everybody, I do feel that this lovely lady has jumped in to connect with Christine as I disconnected with her brother, because she don't want to be left out of the equation. So I feel like she's coming on the tail end of that. So I've got to be that's where I feel I am. So everyone else, bear with me. I just want to finish. I know I've read for Christine already, but her sister obviously wants to step in as well, just to say I'm also here. I've got to say, Christine, as well, being trying to be sensitive as I can with this, if I'm right in what I'm seeing. Christine, I feel what she's also just said to me is that, unless this is pulling me on somewhere else, but I feel she has got a very small child with her in spirit. So that indicates to me that, sadly, a very small child, could have even been a baby who's grown up a little bit in spirit, had also passed the spirit, and she's got this child with her. Now, if you can't take that, do say, so I could be being pulled onto someone else, but I feel like it's important to say that I've got the child with me. So if you can just validate the April and this child, let me know, Christine, just so I can wrap up and move on. But it's definitely your sister coming in, just to say that she's also there. Okay, she just said to me that just remember her as being a picture of health, and not remembering her when she was sick, because you would have noticed certain changes in her appearance, whether it be the hair loss, losing weight, or whatever it might be. She's saying, no, remember me as a picture of health, because obviously I don't see the spirit as being ill. They might tell me stuff about the illness, but I don't see them that way. I'm seeing her very much good in figure, looking well, glowing. That's how she presents herself, and not as a sickly person, because that's not what they want to show themselves as being, right? Because that's not them anymore. But Christine, I am going to leave that there with you, all right, just so I can move on to someone else. But that was definitely, I feel, your sister stepping forward, especially with the Cinderella reference, all right. So Christine, thank you very much, but I'm going to break my connection with her, leave her with you, or leave back up in the spirit world, and I'm going to move on. So thank you very much, Chrissy, for just acknowledging that, all right. So I'm going to ask her to disconnect, so I shall move on. Okay. Okay, yeah, thank you. All right, everybody, we are going to have a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Richard, roll them.
The SPTV Divine Guidance Oracle Pack, a unique blend of inspiration and artistic beauty. Our captivating set of 78 cards combines the power of ancient archetypes, celestial guidance, and the essence of life itself to provide you with a unique tool for self-discovery, clarity, and transformation, all lovingly housed within an exclusive rigid box. The pack includes a booklet that delves into every card in detail, some of which carry dual meanings for deeper interpretation. The booklet also features 8 distinctive card spread layouts. Among these treasures, you'll discover 22 major arcana, 9 main archangels, 4 elements, and 40 life cards, each a work of art, radiating beauty and delivering profound messages that resonate deeply within your being. The SPTV Divine Guidance Pack, where beauty meets enlightenment. Pre-order today and unlock the extraordinary wisdom that awaits you. To be among the pioneers in experiencing our forthcoming collection and to reserve your pack in advance, as well as to access more details, including a sample audio description, kindly visit sptv.uk/cards.
Join us at the Bognor Regis Spiritualist Centre for a captivating mediumship demonstration on Saturday the 11th November from 7:30 p.m. Experience an evening of connection with the spiritual realms, featuring the talents of Bill Hughes, David Hale, and Caroline Johnson. For more information and to book tickets, please visit bognorspiritualistcentre.co.uk.
Tonight from 8 p.m, join us for our popular show, Live with Spirit, which offers the opportunity for different readers to demonstrate their mediumship or psychic abilities.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I trust that you saw the advert there, and one of which was for the Bognor Regis evening on the 11th of where am I? November. I've lost the plot. So 11th of November. Yeah, come and join us in Bognor. Should you wish, it'll be a great night. So yes. So just before I get on with the next link, if anyone is interested in a private reading with me, a one-to-one reading, you can find the link on my Facebook page, which is just David H. Spiritual Medium. My link to book online is there. So yeah, if you do want a private reading, then do book online. And also, if you are interested in just learning more about the spiritual world, about mediumship, maybe you're on your own spiritual journeys and what have you, I've also got a podcast called Coming Down to Earth with Spirits, and you can stream that on most podcast platforms, so like Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, etc. And it's just an educational podcast. So I've got a couple of interviews on there. So I interviewed the fabulous Bill Hughes, psychic medium, who I mentioned earlier. I did an interview with him for the podcast as well. So if you want to hear what Bill has to say about his journey, that's also on there. But yeah, it's just an educational podcast. I talk about different topics, different questions that the listeners do ask me. I turn them into a podcast. It's all about education. So if you want to know more about my journey, about my views and opinions and experiences with certain things in a spiritual community or mediumship in general, then that's your place to go. And it's just, as you know me, it's a very just down to earth, real honest look at this journey. And it's not all lights and rainbows and unicorns, right? Because that just ain't me. But anyhow, that's enough about me. Let's get on with it and let's see who else that we have stepping forward. What you showing? Okay. Right. I've got a man. Oh, I've got a man. So I've got a gentleman stepping forward who feels this is an older guy. This is going to be either an older. Oh, thank you, Spirit of Love, listening to my podcast. Thank you, appreciate you. So I've got an older guy stepping forward who would be an older father or even a grandfather, right? Depending on your age. And this man, I feel, would have had heart issues, because I keep hearing heart attack in my mind, and it keeps drawing me to the chest area. So I feel he would have passed from heart condition and again potentially a heart attack. I'm just seeing the the comments make me laugh, and that man's actually making me laugh as well, because he was a lovely man. I feel quite a well-built man. I feel just quite broad-chested, quite broad across the shoulders. He's quite an outside kind of man as well. I don't want to keep this man indoors. I do feel like he'd like to go for a walk, but he would have liked to take you for a walk as well. And he's got he's got a silly smile on his face, so he's got a really good sense of humor, right? This is not, I don't say he's not a quiet man, but he would have liked to laugh. He's quite a jovial man, and he stood here with an ice cream looking at me with a smile, and it's what's it, it's Mr. Whippy. It's like one of those ice creams you get from the ice cream van with the cone and the fresh ice cream. It's not got a flake in it though. So just, I don't know if that's significant or not, but he stood here with an ice cream in his hand, smiling at me. So I do feel there is a memory to do with that, whether he always took you for ice cream or took you to the ice cream van to get your ice cream. But I think he would have liked an ice cream himself, I've got to say. But yeah, he's when he showed me his outside, he liked the fresh air. His it's like he's wearing a raincoat, or what you call it, what's the old word for it? He was wearing a mac, is what he's showing me as well. So he'd be outdoors in all weather. I don't care if it's raining, sunny, windy, whatever. He would have liked to go outside. Because I don't know what I want to say. It's like an all-weather man. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's just, yeah, he didn't really care. He just wanted to be in the fresh air. But yeah, quite fun. Quite a happy guy. And look, this is going to sound really obvious, but there was a lot of sadness when he passed. Now that's, again, it might sound a bit of a daft thing to say, but it wasn't just family who were saddened by it. I feel there'll be people in the community, neighbours, that kind of thing, who were saddened by his passing, because he was such a lovely man, such a fun man, a social man, said hello to people, liked to have a chat to people, that people miss that energy. It's not just he's not physically here, but it's just the character, the energy, the personality that he gave off, which I feel people also miss. Such a nice guy. It's taken me to his nose. So I don't know if he had like a round like a round nose. I don't know. Okay, it's taken me to Mahuta. Let me see. Oh, Andrea 54 Hector. Can I call you Andrea? Is that all right? I don't know if your name is Andrea, but can I refer to you as Andrea? Just it gives me that link then. Watching on YouTube. Dad passed away from a massive heart attack. Okay, yeah, I did feel that. He loved to work outside. I can take that. His co-workers miss him. Okay. His name was Hector. All right. I'll give him a name as well. All right, Hector. Now, Andrew, would you understand why he's taking me to his nose? I don't know if there's something prominent about his nose, or whether he had issues with the end of his nose, but it keeps bringing me here where he had rosacea in the nose. But I just feel like I need to go there, right? Okay, Hector. What else you give me? I can't go away from this ice cream thing, Andrew. So I don't know what. Yes, he called me Andy Candy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the ice cream thing is, but it was just stood there with an ice cream. So that's what it's doing. It's not taking it away. So there is something here about an ice cream, whatever it is. All right, come on, Hector. What else you got to say? Were you? Oh, is that what you're going? Okay, all right. Andrew, my feeling is as well, what it said to me, I don't know if it's you, but I feel there's someone living connected that suffers from either the headaches or the migraines, because I've just got a pain across the front of my head. So whoever that person is, just understand that he wants to give healing to that person, right? But it is right across the front of my head, almost like behind the eyes. So I know that's someone living. I don't feel that's him that suffered headaches. I feel it's someone living who does get either the headaches or the migraines. All right. So I need to just bring that out as well and give healing, put healing on that. Okay, you want to say okay. He's also mentioning February as well. So it'll be birthday, passing, anniversary in the month of February, but he is bringing that up. Okay. And also, Andrew, there is he's showing me balloons. So it's symbolically that what he's trying to tell me by showing me that is that there's either been he had sinus. Okay, fair enough. if it's not someone living, but I did feel that there was someone living that has that. Anyhow, it's showing balloons, right? So symbolically to me, that means that there has been some kind of celebration or anniversary that has just happened, or there is one coming up. And this is not in 6 months' time or 6 months ago. This is a more recent thing, because it's making me aware that he was at that celebration or saw that that event, whether it be a birthday or an anniversary, just making you understand that he was there for it, because it's making me aware of it. So yeah, so it's either it's just happened or there's one coming up, because that's what the balloons mean to me. Okay. I don't know what. Oh, you buried him in February. Okay, that'll be the significance then. Andrew, would you understand the link to fireworks? I don't know if this is a memory that is given me here, or whether there's some kind of celebration or something where fireworks. It keeps going on about celebrations. I can't get away from it. So it just showed me I know we're coming up to fireworks night. What's it? Yeah, fireworks night. Oh, in the UK anyway. In November. So I don't know if it's that, but it showed me fireworks going off. So I don't know if that's just happened around you, but I don't know, trying to misinterpret it, but I just want to give you that. If you understand it, that's fine. And just show me that. Okay. He's very happy. I've got to say, because what he's doing now is doing a little dance on the spot, and it's kind of, I don't know if he's humming or singing a little tune, but it's just that real happy kind of disposition that he has. It was not a miserable man. He's just very, oh, were you? Okay. I feel quite optimistic with him. I don't feel a pessimistic, grumpy man. I feel an optimistic, happy, jovial, sing-a-song kind of man. He's just got a lovely energy about him. Okay, is that what? Okay. Because it just said to me, maybe this is the message that's coming in for you, Andrea. It's, he was in a band and played the guitar. Oh, I see. All right. I keep hearing that Cliff Richard song. God knows why I'm hearing Cliff Richard in my head. He's not dead, is he? No, it's not. Wasn't last time I checked anyway. I'm hearing that song, congratulations and celebrations. Yeah, the song is called, I think it's called Congratulations. So there must be something, Andrea, that is being celebrated, that something has happened where somebody has achieved something, whether someone's got engaged. There's some kind of celebration that he is talking about, because I'm hearing that song and he's dancing to it in my head. Stop doing what? Okay, all right. So a couple of messages here, Andrea, as I wrap it up here. It's just 1958. Oh, 68. Oh, that's an old song, well before my time. But I am hearing it. So symbolic, that it must be symbolic that there is this celebration coming up, or it's happened, it's been witness to it. Okay. Yeah. So Andrew, it's basically said, and I guess this is how he looked at life as well. Don't waste life. It's like, live life, don't waste it. He wants people to be happy. He wants people to live the best. This is my term. I wouldn't have used this term, but like living your best life, right? And there's something about, he doesn't like people chewing gum. I feel like I want to say, stop chewing gum, is what I need to say. So I don't know if that's you or his granddaughter. I think you mentioned his granddaughter earlier, because I want to go, and it's like, don't chew the gum. So I know it's very, very random, but it's what I've heard, so I've got to say it to you. Whether that person stops chewing it or not is completely up to them, but that's just him saying, stop chewing the gum. Okay. No, okay. The last thing I feel like I want to say, Andrea, from him is that although that the way he passed from people outside looking in, it would have looked very dramatic, upsetting, and quite painful. It's just said to me, there's no pain, no pain. Oh, that's her. All right. Well, pass the message. I'm just passing the message on. But it's saying, yeah, anyway, no pain, no pain. So I'm saying, Andrea, this lovely man, he is he's just a nice man, is absolutely fine. He's not in any discomfort. He's not sick. He's not ill. He's perfectly fine. He's very happy as I'm seeing him whistling away and singing. He's dancing on the spot, doing what he's doing. So that's just him. That's his character coming through. So you remember him that way and not thinking about or remembering how he passed, because for him, that's not important. What is important is that you remember this man as he is communicating with me. So Andrea, I do feel that's a good place to wrap this up and just leave his love with you. And I'm happy to finish it there, take his love and know that he's all right. And that's it. Thank you very much, Andrea, for taking that lovely message there. Right, people, I feel that we've come to the end of the evening. As always, thank you very much for joining, for sharing, for commenting. And don't forget, at 8 p.m. this evening, so in an hour's time, we have Lainey Bain with another evening of mediumship. So do stay with us. But yes, thank you once again. Thank you very much for interacting there, putting your comments in, sharing us, liking us. And again, if you do want to book a private reading with me, go to my Facebook page. You'll find the link there. Apart from that, I'll see you again in 2 weeks' time at 6 p.m. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon.